should be able to beat it. I still think that's easier said than done. I think a lot of comfort agents for the side of FUT. I think that Cracks is still unbelievable on the Sage. I think Zenith on the Jet.
What's the comp?
I think if FUT
oh,
play
yeah.
as well individually as the
I remember
last
this comp.
it may not matter that their comp has
No
FUT.
initiator.
It's strange, isn't it? Cracks'
Nah,
KO for
FNATIC won't lose this comp.
Spectacular. We saw his raise, and now here comes the Sage that we're excited for as well.
Famous
Hello?
last
Does
words.
anyone hear the steps? He's got a silencer on his boots.
FNATIC will not lose to this
only
comp.
able to pick up the one, though. Good response by
This comp is horrible.
Comes in favor of FNATIC. 3 versus 1. Only Mr. Fallen left. Almost caught with a smoke in hand. He won't even find the kill.
Ain't no way.
Leo quick on the trigger.
Ain't no
And a much
fucking
better
way.
start to
These guys won.
this time around. Boaster in the danger zone, and Durka tries to trade, gets dropped immediately, and now Boaster's down. I'm getting worried again, Tom. This always happens with FUT. They've got nothing to work with, but now they've got 2 rifles to be retrieved. And this could only continue to spiral from here based on what we saw before.
Nah, Leo has a Phantom. We should be
One
alright.
of them was only a Stinger, but they have managed to go get the Bulldog.
Leo Fade Phantom,
And they're
I
already
believe.
handing that over to Cracks, who is exactly who I would be handing it over to as well. Because this guy,
Chill,
again,
chill.
just
It's
put a
not
gun in
over
his
yet.
hand, and he can win you rounds. Leo is going to have to sort of show that individual ability. The rest of the team, I think they're waiting for a rotation back to the B side.
What a call by
Honestly,
FNATIC.
after
Everyone
an
is too
initial
close to
fight
A.
Over towards A.
They full
It's
retake
not a
on
bad
C.
idea.
They're not
When
even
a team
playing
is
C.
battling for Rob, a
Wow.
lot of the time they're going to expect
This is a good
the stuff on the
gamble.
A side,
This is a great
so they'll
gamble.
rotate towards B. And with both players over by the broken door, it's possible.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Door open.
fuck.
They're giving the info that they're going A, trying to bait these players out into showing their hand. And
Oh, they're running them down.
certainly have at least one spotted. The spams.
Oh my god. Oh, big kill. Big kill. Let's go, Chronicle.
You're not going to pick that weapon up off Cracks' body if you haven't got any HP left after CNET.
We're in control, guys.
He's
Don't
still fighting
worry.
for this, but he's not looking for the
We're getting a
bulldog.
map
He just
3 for
wants the
sure.
spike that's now being left behind by that engagement, and with 12 seconds left, he ain't even going to get that planted. It's all about damage. And
10 seconds left.
well, yeah,
player
Yedajay,
standing.
there's no going down to the spike here. This is, well, let's hope someone shoots at him. They don't just run away. There you go. He is going to be taken down in the end. Should be played. Not able to find too much of a tag at the start. And of course, when you look at the composition FNATIC are running, they can bypass a lot of that spray, still take the control.
Okay.
Someone like Boaster
Let's
on the
see, let's
Shrouded
see, let's
Step
see.
crossing over for free.
Now we have A control.
Obviously, Durka with his
How are you going to
blast packs
retake
can get
A?
up and above it.
You don't have an
Won't be
initiator.
using
How are you
the
going to
start of this
retake
round,
A?
but they have
I'm
managed
curious.
to take the control anyways. For
You're just gonna
FNATIC,
walk
now they
out
just
with
have
the
to
wall?
pump the brake, wait for this play to come through. FUT look for aggression on C. Nothing happens.
They do have
there.
C
They're
control,
gonna
which is
trap
big.
even the
Sage
players
and Cypher
spotting
have
the
C
B
control.
walk up.
So these guys are going to walk out
Not
A?
looking to get aggressive anyway.
Alright, best of
They're
luck.
keeping FUT boxed in.
Timing is going to be everything. It looked like for a moment Yedajay was just going to try something a little bit cheeky. And it does seem like after the initial sort of battles, faking out that they're going towards this A
Alright,
side, which
well,
I won't
you guys
say
didn't
has
retake
worked
A.
fantastically well.
Thankfully for them, there's 2A still.
Already
Alright, well, Cypher entry once again. Ain't no fucking way, bro. It'll be a shocker if they get a round.
Now the time starts to tick. They're going to run through.
Y'all
this
better change your comp
into the
after this, I'm
oncoming
telling you right now.
storm That is FNATIC. Well, let's see what that Odin can do in 25 seconds. He's at least going to get one.
Well, 20 seconds. It's not over in Doma just yet, but it might be.
Ain't
Look at
no
Durka's
way.
position.
Ain't
His
no way
timing
Alpha's letting
not
this
quite
occur.
good enough. So the spike will now get planted.
If this guy 1v5s, I'm going to gift you guys 1,000
But
subs.
he does not want to go into tree. Instead, stepping forward and right into the waiting arms of Durka. Money.
Spam
Those
coming
bullets
in.
Come off rip to stealing some HP away. In fact,
They're walking into B. Fade's already here. Viper just shits on them.
Tagged down.
Got walls
all
up.
the way down to 0. A quick and clean start to this
Clinical.
one. Prowler going through to make sure no one's inside that cage. Nothing nasty's going on. No one snuck past and thread the needle. The spam attempts by Boaster always just an annoyance. He's playing the gambling game, seeing if he can get the damage done. The door gets open. The pressure now being applied.
Doesn't matter.
Get that
Just
little
play
bit
retake B.
closer. Have left the
Chronicle
spike
playing
in
retake
spawn,
B
the
with
intention
Fade.
to go to the B
Perfect.
side, but someone's going to have to go back and get it.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah,
FNATIC set
don't
up
even know.
perfectly.
I don't think FUT have any intention of actually winning this round.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I think they just have the intention of
It is
trying to
gorgeous.
do as much damage as humanly possible. Finally, the realization is there for Cracks as a long walk back to retrieve. And actually, okay, I'm surprised. Zenith manages to win that fight. That looked like a surefire victory for Durka. And now they actually are going to have themselves an afterplant.
Yeah, managing to wall it off as well. Guaranteeing no swing in from the spawn and got heaven covered. Post plant with these weapons, so much scarier. One player unchecked in a position that they don't clear, but Yedije!
Oh.
What a shot! I was surprised he even swung, but of course Krax was there to help out, and they both found a kill. The slow up top, the information revealed as well.
Just say it,
and that
bro.
Odin spray isn't
Doesn't
gonna get a
matter.
thing. They
Say it,
know
say it.
that it's there. They're not gonna be in angles where he can spam back for free. Already the call is made. FNATIC go for a save. Round 4 is the fruitful one for FUT, and it's only going to get better as they drop another weapon. out
Bro,
of the hands
why
of these
is their
defenders. Seen
aim
it
this
close
solid,
by to try
bro?
to hunt down
They
that
just
final
owned
man
them.
standing. For Leo, holding onto this rifle isn't everything. Oh, okay. He's managed to drop CNET. Okay. Looks like he will be safe, as I already see Yedije. He was seized.
Oh my god,
Now
oh my
Boaster
god.
spamming away, doing
Boaster,
damage.
kill him all.
Mr. Fallen trout.
Wait,
They
this guy's in a
should
really
think
good
he's not
spot
here.
now.
The amount of bullets they just
Oh
put
yeah,
through, but
oh yeah, Omen
Fire
diff.
will confirm it. It will make it a little
Now they rush
easier
C
to
right into
follow up on the
Alpha.
damage done.
Chronicle's
The
already
C
here.
site, the new target of
GG.
FUT. We saw this before. They
This
pressured
round's
A.
over. This round's over. They have to go B.
And they found C to still be stacked up, and that's very much the case this time around. The Viper Orb, the Snake Bite, the Nanos, everything activated on site
Turret's
tells
down.
them that they're not going to have
That's
an
fine.
easy take. It's going to be another brawl from the side of FUT on the way through, and well, it looks like
Also
it'll start
ban
with
me,
Alpha,
I
who's
don't
already
care.
forced
Okay,
out of position.
ban
They're not
Sabbath,
looking.
brother.
Never mind. Krax lands the jump and takes the kill, but a Viper's pick committed. This could make it very difficult to hold on to post plants.
One more orb for Krax.
Oh!
And that's what he's going for. If he gets this, he's got res online. So this can turn
I
things
still
back
think this
into a
round's over.
4v4
FNATIC should win
scenario.
this round still.
The problem is...
We have Razor?
I believe
Yeah,
the
wrap
res
it up.
will be within the pit.
Wrap it
which
up.
is
This
not
might be a
something
double
I wanna
kill
go
with
for.
Razor.
Maybe just going to wait until the later stages. Durka, I don't know if that's exactly what he was planning. There is the res, and he will immediately trade it as well. A little bit awkward in the execution, but he gets the job done. It's left all up to C.
Get this stupid air comp out of my face.
Going through a one-way smoke.
And Corp, I remember watching the game.
It hasn't been easy. They've
I
tried
understand
it did not
that.
work.
It doesn't
And
make
now,
it
coming
good,
around number
you
6,
little
new
fuckers.
ideas have to be tested. Much more
Cena with
aggressive.
Blade
I got
Storm.
it, man.
That's the
They
strat.
beat
Cena's
Carmine on
a
it.
stick,
I got that.
Cena on a Blade Storm now.
It's much more contact from this squad, and they're looking for aggressive plays, where before they were in the spawn, watching for a walk-up on C or B. This time they're trying to catch them, peeking their head around those initial corners just to spot the info. But it hasn't come through. There's just not enough pressure being applied on A, and that ultimate...
There you go. Hey, that's the thing.
Two
like,
players.
You can just deny them this space.
Pretty good retake by FNATIC.
They've had to fall all the way back.
They
The
lose
only
A
issue
control. Yep.
Is that there's only one defender on the
Oh,
other
now
side
they have an
of the
Omen
map.
entry.
They were so certain this would
Where's
be
the
a
Viper?
committal.
Oh,
This sneak
he got
through FNATIC
through.
could be everything. If he gets
No
the timing
Alpha.
right, he hasn't spotted where this player is, but there's only one spot.
Oh,
that's
he got
left.
his, he
Even
got his,
still,
he got
though,
his, he got
Alpha's
his.
gonna get one, and now the cavalry arrives, but they don't know that. A captain's
Wait a
managed to
second.
get this far. It's a problem
Oh,
once again
God.
for FNATIC of just losing where these FUT players
30
are.
seconds
Even
left.
still, though, they've managed to turn it into a 3v3,
Say.
and FUT are gonna try and go back.
Oh,
again
UDJ's an
with
A.
25
Okay,
seconds
fine.
left.
They win this
Well,
round.
they've got a lot of space on Yedije,
But
so
win
it
this
makes
round.
sense to
Fuck.
capitalize, and the wall allowed them to cleanly disconnect, but bar the player out of captain who got caught on the other side of it.
Do you
I think
expect
the-
him to be here this soon? That's the bigger
You
thing.
shouldn't. You shouldn't. Although the fact that
10
they've
seconds
rotated and
left.
given it up, perhaps
White
8
chocolate
seconds.
mocha is what I got
Spike is
yesterday.
caught crossing. It's over and done with, but it won't be. The timing just isn't there. Krax just about gets there. A wide swing could end the round here, and now the spam is
No!
close. Oh, but just a little
Bosta!
bit off. And in the
Stream,
end, the
I
punish is there.
spammed
Bosta
it.
could have just won the round.
How didn't
But
he
instead, FNATIC
die?
have to fight back in a 2 versus 3. Krax waiting away on the site. Point of contact will be him. Yedije swings after to get the kill. Tree held by Mr. Fallen. There's almost no flaw in this hold. There's definitely no gaps to be exploited, and FNATIC make that read. They're going back in the other direction, saving these weapons for the next. FUT have found a second.
Yeah, again, it comes down to these millisecond plants. I was actually scared for a second because it looked like Krax got slightly stuck on the door, and I was like, if you lose a round to a revolving door, I'm out. Like, just leave. But I think we're seeing the fact that FNATIC are actually respecting a lot of the utility. Again, you see those slows come in, and it means that you're not going to be able to get the jump on any of these players. Incredibly slow rounds coming out from FUT. The early fight that they've had has been unsuccessful.
See, this
but
control
the
is
thing
so
for
hard to
FNATIC,
take
there's not
back
really a
from
reason
FNATIC
to
without an
change
initiator.
things. Like holding on
This
to
A
this
control.
A site has not been particularly difficult. They've been able to use this one way almost every single
They
time.
can late
Have
abuse B though.
util
FUT
coming
can
out
always
from
late abuse B.
whichever player is available. This time they have somewhat fallen off though, but I think there
Nah.
might be a paranoia being set up.
Cena
ready
dies, round
if
is
it's
over.
even needed. I don't know
Cena
if it will be
dies,
done.
round
One
is
duel
over.
versus Cena, and again, once Cena dies, they don't go this way anymore.
Little assist for the Boombot. You know, we've seen it with the Prowler, now we've seen it with the Boombot, spotting them out, spraying through the smoke.
Can you explain why you're the biggest Fnatic laser in this
the
game?
Advantage to play with.
Can we go ahead and get a ban on Canada?
Making his way back all the way around, the long way to be at this point. That's where the hit's coming in and tucked in the corners, Leo. He'd been there the whole round, and patience certainly pays off this time. The spike is now under Fnatic's control, and any doubt of this round surely now fading away.
Chat is triggering me today.
Fnatic will lock it in with 15 seconds left. Those last two players simply do not have the time.
Yeah, no, there's nothing they can do. And again, similarly to the last round, are you going to risk your economy to try and win a 2v4 scenario? Probably not. Again, that is a lot of what we're seeing from FUT's composition is it comes down to gambles. A gamble of Yedaje trying to find space.
FNS, do you have any hobbies? What's happening right now? Can we get some sound?
Well,
what are these kills they're getting?
Yeah, that might have felt like a replay, but it wasn't. That's, again, a second round in a row where we found the opener going in the direction of FUT. It's somewhat of a ludicrous play.
I like that. We have result now.
Yedaje seemed more than ready. Some odd fights going on. The last round was a spam shot through B that got the opener to Chronicle. This round was a jumping out.
Oh yeah, great one way. Great one way. Love that.
Mad.
I love that from you, Boaster.
Boaster's smoke will keep them in it here. You can see he's waiting for that TP to come through the shrouded stack.
Gorgeous play from you.
By Mr. Fallen, though.
I have A. I have A. They're not A. Watch B. Watch B. Watch C.
The paranoia used by FUT, that's their their one flash. They didn't go off it. I'm quite surprised.
Oh my god, this walk contact Durka. Come on.
Crazy decision making. Durka caught off the dash, almost drawing his eye for a second. Before the other two players are able to find the kill with the smoke.
Bro.
Mr. Fallen, good for one heal, right back up. And Ceeneg's in there for the fight. Hiding inside the
what an
smoke.
insane half this is. I don't know what's going on.
Thinks he has a little bit of time in the sneak through, and there's a wall. Yeah, blocked off.
Let me explain how these last two rounds have gone. Chronicle got first kill at B through a spam kill on the last round. This round, Alpha dies first. My Viper is dying and my Killjoy is dying within the first 10 seconds of the round. That doesn't make their comp good. These guys are just guy diffing right now, and I don't like it because it's disproving my point. But it's not fair. It's not fair. You can't, if you don't throw away your life to this comp, their execs are going to be so bad late.
Such a trash stat.
Can I get like a timeout?
As much as I can.
Can I get a timeout from fucking Elma Putty here? Can we talk to these guys?
You would feel confident. I mean, you know, your options to use the bookie are often limited. The A push isn't something I've seen before from this weapon, but you know, got to try something.
The thing is, FUT have been almost scared to challenger at this point because of the counter-util and aggressive positions. It seems like their players towards the B side. Oh, it's not even close.
Streamer, I tried.
That was a warning shot, Tom. That was a warning. Leave
I really tried.
Or else. And this could be tough for Alpha as well. Right click needs to come in. There it is. He's found it, but he's kind of stuck in the utility. His own utility and the snake bite came through as well. That could have been very scary indeed. An awkward way to lose a player. But
oh my god, kill him, kill him.
The effect is more or less the same. They haven't spotted Chronicle.
Yes, sir.
They will now, but at a heavy cost. Dirk up on top of the wall as well. Able to swing through, able to continue pushing. In fact, they're not quite ready for it.
Oh my god, these guys are insane. FUT is insane individually. They are actually so good.
Mr. Fallen out of captain, barely clinging on to life. It's not an easy clutch.
Phantom under you. Phantom under you, Chronicle.
The only problem
let me get it.
is whilst you'll expect out of captain to have rotated with the spike and perhaps out of captain to, or Mr. Fallen to have pushed up on A, you might not expect him to be this close. Although he is retreating and giving some space now as they're not quite sure where Chronicle is.
Planted.
He doesn't clutch this round.
I thought he did.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Well, narrow down.
FUT getting 5 rounds here is it's insane.
His gaze back.
I hope Boaster rewatches this VOD on stream.
As well has his
I hope he does.
Try and play with the emotions
and explains their mistakes.
More calculated than anyone else. Unfortunately, though, the amount of time that is being burnt just trying to find out where his opponents are is what ultimately leads to his demise. Majority of their success is going for fights in this direction. And it looks like they might be.
This is such a good adjustment by FUT to start B early.
No one to catch them off guard this time. No Leo stuck in the corner. Instead, the B side's been left pretty much open. Utility is the only thing that was waiting for them there, and even that has now faded away. We gonna fade? Prowler put through.
Wow.
They know that nobody's
They have
on the
C,
B
they
side
have B
just
main.
yet.
Thank
Rotations
God
come
Chronicle
through
finally killed
nonetheless.
this
You can
guy.
see Boaster here ready to fight Chronicle. Caught one lurking through C. Now it's just the B push to deal with. They didn't see Boaster sneak his way through.
Spike planted.
Seems like they're being cautious of it. They've walled off spawn, so there's not many angles to be worried about. On the way back through, ulti towards the A site. Where is
A,
Mr. Fallen
wow.
going? He's committed that. Mr. Fallen using his ult to go for a late game flank. Now they just use their slows, their utility, to keep these players in position while Mr. Fallen threads the needle. Leo already down. Another for Mr. Fallen on the flank. And that has slowed them possibly enough for Cena to find the opportunity.
Oh, no
One
shot.
more player. He has the dash online,
Thank
but he
God.
doesn't get. Viper's Pit used deep. I thought it would be playing off the Killjoy util.
Oh God, he's
But
gonna
instead
get
Chronicle
spammed,
is
bro.
casting a very wide net. There's no chance they sneak past him with the alarm
He
bot
gets
waiting.
one tapped. I don't know what it is. I just look at FUT and I'm going, he's getting one tap.
It's CNET, isn't it?
It's a random
Op
spray.
shot.
Random shot is just going to one tap him.
Let's see if that's the case. It looks like he's dodging a lot of shots, but eventually he's going to be caught. Not
That's
quite
a-
a one-tap,
that's a
Tom,
good trade.
but the job's
He
being
always
And he
got killed
res.
by the blades, and that's the thing, they get the res. So it doesn't even matter. That trade for a Viper's Pit and Chronicle down! Oh, almost. It's almost caught. The thing is though, FUT, they've just put their foot on the brake. Just patiently waiting. The rotations have been pulled. You can see Durka now making his way back over to A.
Where is exactly?
And they now have all of the information they could ever desire.
Yeah, the ping's
Comp
already went
diff.
through the first time. Another on its way. Confirming where
Oh
these
God,
spots
they're
are.
hitting the
Durka
exact
down to
right bomb
62.
site.
It's
This
gonna
is
be very
Cypher ult.
tough hold for him. Door open, 2 players committing. TP comes in from Boaster, and Dirk is playing ring.
I'm behind the
They
stream.
should hear the steps, but they haven't realized. Mr.
Oh, no, that was
Fallen
Durka,
saves
never
the
mind.
day, keeps it winnable for the side of FUT, and another kill out of Yedishe gives them the advantage. The ult used by Boaster leaves him on the back side with 12 seconds left. They have to
Oh, good call to go
really pick
B.
up the
Good
pace,
call to go
and it's the
B,
side
bro.
with that
Fuck,
ult
this
through.
team is
8,
so
7,
good.
7 as it's planted. That denial seems almost impossible. Leo does well to find the first, even spotting the next player with the shorty, which is 22 HP. It would be enough.
Leo!
Come through though, and a captain running. He's miles away, just now making it as the defuse is already half, and it's being stuck. But
Ada Captain played it perfect.
Don't have a lot of information. That only really comes from Yedishe.
To play against a Cypher, a Sage, and a Viper. Jesus.
Bot coming back.
Jet just holds B by himself.
Isolated in the beginning as well. The A site was being left alone. Mr. Fallen sticks around.
Watching here.
Traps in awkward positions. FNATIC have given up control elsewhere on the map. I don't expect to see them turning back.
Good break.
Moving the other
Good trip
direction
break.
and watching for a flank play to come through. They know how much control they've conceded. Play up towards the orb. And try to
Viper's
bait
playing
the fight.
C by
For now,
himself.
We're seeing a very, very patient side to FUT, and it's the right way to play.
fuck?
You don't want to get
What's
ahead
this
of these
gamble?
traps, especially in a pistol. They're expensive to invest into. You want to get the value out of them, and also probably the best chance for them not checking on a pistol round.
Cracks use the wall. That's the thing that comes into mind.
What a
It's
wall.
just annoying now again.
What a wall.
Seconds, you almost have to start going back in the other direction, which
Oh
is
my
exactly
God.
what they do, which is
Oh
what
my
CNET is.
God.
You put up your human turret to try and delay them that
30
little bit
seconds
further.
left.
The
Oh, now they have to
reposition,
go back
they
A.
have to try and go back.
Oh,
which
God.
involves, again,
Oh,
still the
Cypher's
problem
still
with the wall.
here.
They haven't solved
Oh,
problem
they
number
look
one,
so lost.
they have to try and run away from
Oh,
CNET.
no.
Look in the corner. It's
Oh,
just
nice.
waiting, but they do manage to get the kill. That's at least given them something. 15 seconds left on the clock. Mr. Fallen is still
Wait.
here. Krax is still here. And the spike is dropped in the open. It's all falling apart for FNATIC.
We're jump.
And then he
What
can
does
get
my
the
cat want?
Wrath of God as they come in. We'll see. The boomstick's going to work. Smoke already down, and the players are gravitating towards this spot. And look, expectations. Maybe gets a kill.
Are you gonna watch Bleed
Maybe
Paper X?
the
Yeah.
surprise element, but more than that shouldn't really come through.
If he gets more than one as a solo C site anchor with a
Watching here.
Bucky,
Watching here.
I'm going to be both happy and sad.
Find you.
Actually, kind of safe because, well, never mind.
There we
Never
go.
mind. No, there was no safety.
Good kill.
Very well dealt with. And the way back through is not going to be easy. Closest player is Yedishe. Okay, well, they did catch Alpha unaware. Closest player was Yedishe with a Bucky in hand. Now some upgrades to
Don't
the
get
players coming
bonus.
behind.
Please
and
don't.
they might even funnel them in towards Yedishe.
Please don't do
I
this
mean,
to
where are
me.
you going to go? In FNATIC, you've lost control over this. Where's Yedishe going to go?
No, he wants
gone
a
right
better
back
gun.
around
This is
the
good.
door.
Fnatic has all
Over
CT.
the
This is
team.
really
He
good.
does not want to play on the retake with a Bucky. See that though, he's not waiting
Oh,
at
big
all.
kill,
Leo
Leo.
will take him
Fuck.
out. The trade immediate. Keep things even. Boaster. Paper walls.
Oh.
Take down all three.
Stream Odin is in.
Just for breaking Sage walls. It's not something I
guess.
thought I'd say, but it is going to be one of the fastest ways to ruin that
I
strategy.
place
for
this
FUT.
map so slowly.
But that's the
So good,
interesting
though.
thing. This is so different to a lot of other comps they run where they're constantly pressuring, aggressing around the map. They are literally as far back as they could be. The furthest forward position is holding tree.
It's okay. They should win there. I hope.
They're taking this one extremely slow, making noise, and you can see the effect it's having on that defense from FUT. They very quickly rotate into 3 and C.
Oh, boy.
It's wide open.
Wrong
Obviously, we have that
call,
camera there
wrong
and a
call.
trap to spot them moving through.
Incorrect call, brothers.
Cam has now got the information. That's at least 4 of them spotted. The
Wait.
rotations come back to the C site, but a little bit too late. I think FNATIC are already
I
gonna
love
be
this
set up
orb.
here. Yedege wants to get ahead of it. And it's
Oh,
off the
good
trap. He
play.
grabs his kill and he's back out. Beautiful play.
Yeah, that's such a smart setup from them. And oh, it's disgusting from CNED. Another headshot connected through the wall. He's always a man to fear. Peek out from Leon. He's been dinked as well. He's basically headshot every single player. He might not necessarily get
guys-
rewarded the
these
numbers,
guys got
but he
it.
wants
They
to
got
try
it,
and
man.
hunt them
They're
down.
better.
10 seconds remaining. This round is already over. The question is, does
This is
CNED
abuse. I'm
get to
reporting these
finish
guys for
his
abuse.
dinner? Because he is not wanting to let these remaining players of FNATIC survive. Alpha in the corner will at least remove him. Leo's caught another. I don't
Incredible.
2 classics to work with.
Big thing is the Nightfall. That's the one thing, especially with all these weapons, that can actually pad some of the gaps, because you bring the HP low, a Stinger goes in, it's a kill. It's just whether or not they actually want to commit it. They are all building up to this side of the map, and it's an ult in a low buy round that I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing used. It's just, especially after losing Chronicle, do you think you can win it?
That's it. Yeah, Chronicle only had the pistol to play with, but the reality is the wall, the utility, and the post-plant ability is what you're hoping for. One less player to recover a rifle as well. Sneak through, nice attempt, but Alpha Yair, they were ready for that. And that is the rifle. That's the biggest thing that they had in this round, no doubt. They want to get back aggressive into this position. Oh, and a captain, that's nasty carry on. Durka will get an orb the hard way, unfortunately.
Wow. They are actually
Leo
straight up
Boaster.
better.
It now becomes about damage. CNED just on the blade storm. Definitely not as clean on the first few dives, but the last one works out for him. For a start PTSD.
That's what it's all about. I mean, and if you can do that with a normal rifle, just imagine if an Odin was in play. You got to approach this part of the map with some respect, the sense of fear.
It's a noob gun, you don't need it.
I'm not sure about
If you're
that.
good enough.
Boaster uses it a lot, so I look forward to you saying that to him
Yeah.
later.
Where's he on the board?
All right, well, there was no
Wow.
need for that. But Yedege, Mr. Fallen picks up the opening.
And he
Durka
gets out.
Down and out of the round.
And he fucking
It's
gets
a big
out.
player for FNATIC, out of the equation already. FUT,
Oh,
don't
boy.
need to overextend. They can play this one slow, but they are sending out.
FNATIC try to
grab
ace
that
or
little
B
bit of
split
extra
there.
space
I don't
on the
even mind
C
it.
Push up already. Mr. Fallen gets tagged, but the plan also
Spike
secured. FNATIC have things going their way at long last. Look at where Alpha Yair is. That guy's miles away.
I don't know what that
Looking
trip
to
is.
catch rotations
I wonder
from
if
A,
it'll
but
work.
They've grouped up together. The only risk they're willing to take here is the flank that's now being spotted at a captain.
Oh,
in a
boy.
no position.
Oh,
Perfect snake
big
bite.
kill.
But impossible to follow up on. Chronicle has to swing out. Hello? He's
I think he knew he was dead either way. Just wanted to see if he could survive in the corner, but it doesn't work out for him, and now they're all being picked apart. Alpha left to try and clutch this out. Meets a shotgun on the other side, does land the first headshot, but again,
onto a snake biter. Tried. I don't believe it.
you see the wallbang as he did earlier?
You just got sprayed by an Odin, though. That would be, I mean, you know, I almost do believe he would do it.
He's
I
so
believe
scared
he'll
to
be
get
shocking
this
and
orb.
win, but
I don't even blame him.
he's been a bit more calm, a bit more tentative. Slow's already put through. Again, it's just irritating. You're not going to want to try and face off against anybody on the other side. Instead, though, again, they try and double back. But look at where the players from FUT are. There's already a couple ready and waiting. You've also
Okay,
got
B split
trips
again.
that need to
We have
be
Killjoy
cleared,
lurk on A.
and so far they haven't been.
The cam's
Same
being
strat as
destroyed,
last
only
round.
Spotted two. Oh, great trap on the way in. Spraying against an Odin is
They are getting
a risky
cooked.
game.
They are
Mr.
getting
Fallen comes out
cooked,
alive
bro.
at least, so the advantage stays towards this squad. Even if they lose one, Krax has
30
res to
seconds
fall
left.
back on. No ultimates in play for FNATIC. Alpha Yair could have his lockdown if he finds one, but even the position to use that right now would be tough. Alarm bot's covering his
They
back
are
at least, so
actually
he's
getting
got a safe spot
cooked.
for the time being. FUT getting ready to go for their fight. They've just popped a heal to bring everyone back up to full HP. Out of captain again with the snake fight. He's been good.
Yo,
on him so far.
yo,
Chronicle
Chronicle.
punishing player
Yes.
after player. Leo's there to back him up as well. This is looking better for FNATIC, keeping essential control. If Alpha can hold this position, I don't think they can even get this spike defused.
Oh,
And,
Alpha!
well, if he takes out the whole team, that's another thing. Mr. Fallen down to 60 in time, running very, very low. Another kill comes in. Oh, and they find time.
It's loud. It is looking like a change of guard. As already seen it. He didn't like the fact that I said Mr. Fallen had eclipsed him. I wouldn't be surprised if he aces this round.
I can get behind that strap for Yedije. Doesn't look like he'll have the opportunities. Players already moving it towards the other side. FUT, advantage to play with, but up against a Viper's Pit and a Showstopper, it's scary time. CNED now updrafting above the rocket,
Wait.
but he falls anyways. Picked out of the sky by
there a
Leo.
world?
The Viper's Pit seems to cement this round.
Spike
2
planted.
versus 4.
If they get one kill, they do have the rest.
there a world?
That's the only thing. Like, there's not really a position where
Spam it.
he can use the res. Like, all the players are in pretty awkward positions.
Oh, he almost had
Never,
it. He
never
almost
listen to
had it.
Mitch. I'm sorry, Yedije. That was your biggest flaw. Like, if you've seen Mitch's predictions, you should know that it's never a good prediction.
Come on now. Enzo would have hit it. I'm just saying.
Liquid will win this time, I swear.
All right. Well, there was no need for that.
Side of things, that group is very much wide open. FNATIC were the ones leading the charge, but as of right now, everyone else could catch up.
Careful. I have
Already going to be trying to take that orb, but I think they're just baiting for it. Alt's not particularly close other than Alpha, and already information has been garnered.
I don't know. Is it? It's guy. I mean, it's obviously a guy diff and a teamwork diff. But why?
Still have a lot of players left out. They were watching C push passively. Even saw movement to B, but this time they won't be opening the door on FNATIC and moving through that B site instead.
It's
I
not
think
a
the weakness
comp
is on
diff,
A.
guys.
Stepping forward. They need
Actually,
to
it's
be
a
careful.
comp diff
Krabs
in favor of
reacting As soon
FNATIC.
as that wall is broken, he'll be ready to strike, but they fight further deeper in. Already seeing one trap, not destroying it. Oddly enough, the lockdown will come through, and that's sending players miles off the site. A retake has to be
30
attempted.
seconds left.
This is where, again, that composition definitely doesn't work as nicely as they would have hoped. The same problems they had, although I say that Cena's already pushing directly in. They don't want to allow this to get into an afterplant at all, but most
What's
has done
happening?
well. Cena caught
Shame.
in the corner. He should be dead here. There should be no way out. He
Oh
swings,
my
but he's only going to get one.
Wait, is there a world?
The main thing is the time. They're going for that plant. If he can somehow deny it, there would be hope.
Spike
But
planted.
instead, he's going to have to try and pull this off. And from behind, slowly walking through, comes Ducker.
Easy.
No expectation there. FNATIC.
But gonna pause
again,
now. There's 1 minute till an ad, by the
continue
way.
this climb.
1
Still
minute till
3
ad.
more
I can't
needed.
stop it. Just letting you know.
3 in a row. Well, they've at least
My hands
managed
are
to
up.
find 2 now. Something to work with. I like the ad. Actually, see FUT were ready for the play through B. They had Yedije close, a trap there as well. If that
My
door
hands
was
are up.
broken and they went blitzing through as they had before,
Legit don't-
they used them. Bookies alongside
just-
a Phantom and a few Sheriffs. The defensive side has no shortage of weaknesses.
I
to
like.
play with.
Why do I feel like FUT's just gonna win this round?
As long as FUT don't win.
I'm
with
behind.
Bucky's, come on. They haven't had the success with Bucky's.
Before I get
Is
one.
Add in 15
fundamentally a better
seconds.
gun than the Bucky. I'm just saying.
Placing swamp grenade.
I feel
Swamp
somehow-
grenade out.
Good luck.
No. Yeah, okay.
Good luck,
yeah.
everybody.
No, I'll agree with you there. It's also free, which,
I'll
know,
see you on the
in
other side.
contrast, you just wasted 800 credits, but it is what it is. With 3 rounds in between them, I almost feel like this is going to be a round where we see that res, where it's going to get close enough for FUT to be able to pull it across the line, or at least believe they can. Again, Yedije is in position, this time with a bookie. When the players are coming one at a time, barrel spotted,
big
shot
kill,
landed,
big
but
kill,
damage
big
only
kill.
down to 9 HP. It's enough for Chronicle to survive. And CNED is forced off the angle. They'll pursue him too. Don't want to overheat in a round like this. Durka waiting for the swing up close. I hope I don't see him go aggressive, although I feel like he might win this fight if he does. It's Mr. Fallen with a bookie on the other side. Not a favorable fight for that close range angle. Just waiting. Good
Yes,
time.
sir.
Squad to move up.
Durka,
Yeah,
heat
they've
up.
already managed to take out CNED. And a captain may even just have to consider
Heat up,
holding onto
baby.
the gun. No, he's running. Bear in mind, this is the only rifle they had in this round, and he's going to get spotted. And Andaluthia flawless.
Is playing inside the tree, expecting this is a part of the map that FNATIC want to contest for. If that door swings open, things could get scary. Now, he's been here before.
FNATIC has
We've
Fatal.
seen him in this spot.
Are we just gonna end C late?
Looks
We
like
are
they will be
ending
pulling
C.
it back after an initial spam, trying to keep players in position. The target here is C.
The thing is, a lot of what we see from FNATIC is late rotations to that B site. They love to do it through the broken door, and they love to do it back through from C.
Cover going out.
But if they do that here, they're going to end up hitting into a Vibes pit, which maybe with a Nightfall could be enough. But it feels like this has to be more of a direct take.
Oh, there's no way back now. 40 seconds on the clock, no map control. Time to take those fights. Paranoia's already going to be burned up from the defensive side, so limited in terms of the reactions. The spam puts Mr. Fallen down to 8 HP, and here comes the push. Durka sprinting around as they're deafened by the Nightfall, and he'll grab 2 for his trouble.
Oh
Almost
no,
a
this guy's a
Crack's
res.
just about holding on to control. They need to take this site. They don't want to offer him the
Don't let him
ability
res.
to pop a res
Do
and
not
make
let
this
him res.
competitive again. But on their way forward, they will be walking into almost all of FUT with 12 seconds left. We need to
12
see that
seconds?
spike hit the floor very,
10
very
seconds
soon.
left.
Oh, big up, big up.
FUT as they attempt to deny it. Watched by Alpha, but the shot is missed. Here's the swing up close,
Nice.
and he'll land his shot. 4 seconds. Spike has to be planted and almost denied.
Yeah.
CNET gives his life for it, but it's not worthwhile. Leaving it in the 1v3 for
Nah.
Crax. He finds the first. And a player up in front through the smoke. One more for an ace to close out this map, to put FNATIC in the dumpster, but he won't find it. 3. CNET there, alone in previous rounds. Now it's 3 players stacked up.
Durka 1 away.
It's not
Oh my god,
position
Durka won
that
us this
FNATIC are
round.
particularly interested in moving towards. In fact, they've now been spotted on the way to C. We've seen this a couple of times. The option to go back
Fans
through
has
the
a
door
Spectre.
is definitely there this time around.
Here it comes.
But with the
Result.
showstopper online, Durka
Keep it
priming
simple.
himself to move on through and a Prowler ready in hand. I think
No
this is gonna
trips
be a
in here
full
either.
Blitz in. Paranoia already used. That's his sign. In he goes. Where does the rocket get shot? It's going to be a gamble wherever he fires it. Player down. Oh, he spotted him,
Bang!
and he's out for free. Big kill for Durka. The site now taken by FNATIC. There's a bit of congestion still there, but the spike will be planted in the overtime. Looking possible, looking doable. This man CNET needs to be the spanner in the works.
Yeah, the res still available, but it's whether they can find a spot to use it. That'll be Mr. Fallen back. Operator not being able to land that
Good
shot.
nade,
CNET already
great
tagged,
nade.
so this Blade Storm's going to be much more difficult to get value
Big
from.
kill.
Leo puts him down immediately.
Let's go,
Chronicles there as
baby.
well. It's
We got that
happening
OT.
again. He will take us to
We got that
overtime.
OT.
Already Leo might have to just make a decision of whether or not he really wants to
Oh,
battle for
yeah.
this, but an immediate smoke
Leo Vandal?
thrown out by Boaster. He doesn't want to allow the Swede to come under pressure, at least this early in the round. The fact is, though, I think FUT will be quite happy with that. They've managed to burn a fair amount of utility in what is in the first 45 seconds of the round.
They left Leo playing passive towards spawn or A support for so long, but this play, hiding in the corner, worked wonders in the past. And one of the big things is not having an initiator to play through.
Oh,
They cleared
no.
it this time, no. They've spotted him, not going to fall twice to the same mistake. FUT with the opening pick with the B site control. Here comes Boaster, big gun in hand, and well, a tough position to try to get value from because they can spam right back at him, and there is the real problem. The counter spams, the kills with the lurk from Attic Captain on C, and FNATIC have fallen apart on this defensive round. FUT rightly pinpointing the weakness as the B site, catching the kill on the way through and leaving them with next to nothing. Alpha even down to 19 HP and caught by a player further back. The snake bite gets another. Hasn't gotten too lucky on these sprays. Either team as well. I've been trying to section off some map control or at least provide some punishes, but with last round, even the aggressive push, I think he tagged Mr. Fallen for 20 damage through the wall. It's been negligible at best. The attack side of FNATIC. They struggled in the start. They found their footing. And now look at this aggression out of CNET. He has to fall back. Dash online, ready to be used. And there you go.
Huge. Huge. You made him use dash as well.
He's just too confident. He was so ready to just
And
let
that made them
move on,
rotate C.
even without shields. If he
There's
could take
camera
someone with
A
him.
though.
The thing is, forcing him back was actually a crucial part for FNATIC. The thing is, it has not worked.
But Reddit.
The idea was
What
to try
the
and
fuck is
pull
this?
players away
They got it.
from this A site, and it hasn't.
Oh no,
In
they're
fact,
already
they're
here.
gambling more and
Oh
more as
no,
seconds
the
go
sage
by.
slow, sage
The cap
wall.
just got destroyed
Now
as
they have to
well,
go
giving
B,
away
right?
that there are players
Yep,
here,
they're
the
going
door
B.
open. They know the wall is down now. Looks like they'll try to angle their way
30
towards this
seconds
side of B.
Oh,
Yedajay's
God.
been here a couple of times, the Bucky
Oh, he's
last
dead.
time, and now they'll punish him for it. What? With a shorty,
Are
he
we
gets a kill.
fucked?
Crax tries to fill the gaps and
Absolutely
find
fucked?
another, but ends up going down. It's keeping the numbers even, but with the kills acquired, Durka has a showstopper online. 12 seconds left, and it's time to go. Showstopper, where's it committed? The slow keeps him in position.
Oh
And a
my
shot from
fuck!
CNET makes this so winnable. They have to plant it here and now, and here come the defenders flooding into the site, leaving it all on the Boaster. The shot is Boaster punishes
God.
eventually. But that pick, oh, that makes this map so much harder to defend. Still, the Killjoy set up on B, an alarm bot on C with Viper there to slow them down. This left
Good
side
molly,
of the
good
map is
molly,
going to
good
be
molly.
where
You
the
got it off as well.
real weaknesses lie for now. I see the rotations of FNATIC, though. Leo already breaking the door, getting up close.
Ooh,
Able to
they
help out
didn't
on the
actually
B-side
walk in to
hold,
be
but
there.
with the utility destroyed, Tom, this is where the real trouble comes through because they're playing this blind, and the decision from FNATIC seems to be to leave B relatively open, just Leo holding onto it.
And that's been the plan in the majority of rounds. You saw the last attack round FUT had. He got overwhelmed, attempting to try and play.
FNATIC is so... Oh my god, no.
Spotted. They know that he's
Oh,
hit.
fuck.
EDG is threatened the needle as well. But the
Nice trade, nice
immediate.
trade, nice
Alpha's
trade.
done a
Good
lot
damage
of
as well.
To Anna Captain.
For you.
They are definitely being a little bit more aggressive when it comes to this spot. The fact is, though, it looks like they might try and double back over towards A, and that is where Boaster is currently
This is
sitting.
some good
Has
calling. I ain't
got
gonna
to
cap.
move.
This is some great calling,
Gave
actually.
up a lot of control. Probably the right call in this scenario. He's going back into the A side. Of course, it's been a while since they've had any information to play with. There's the smoke down. Boaster's going to make the call. He's heard it. His own smoke goes through, but it won't do much. Wall up, denies his push around this side. Plant is secured.
Spike planted.
Where did they
Still
wall
don't know
off?
where Boaster is. I think that's going to be one of the bigger problems if they do go to back
Wow,
side to take that
good
control. but we
post plan
can
as
see FUT
well.
move elsewhere. It's a mid play.
Yeah, this team is no joke.
Yeah, again, it's just such an obscure.
They walled off
plant
that part of the site. Oh
Originally,
my
Boaster's
goodness.
position had so much value. Now, though, it's going to be revealed. Wrapping back, you got the counter paranoias. Again, just buying time. That's the only real goal at the moment for FUT, is to try and slow this clock as much as possible. Snakebite is going to do that. Chronicle throws one down in counter, but again, the spams can still be there.
Boaster.
Already, he's managed to get it to half, though. And now they're worried about Boaster. He hasn't let go of him. Mr. Farnan at the last second has jumped in, and now it's left all on to
What the
Alfieri.
fuck?
Not quite correct
How?
in time. Again,
This kill is
B-side.
everything.
FUT are betting on it this time.
Last time they managed to root CNET out of position with a boom bot. Nobody swung in front of it. No opportunities given.
Didn't
This
pop
chance to
dash?
Find the kills this time, though. He hides behind the box
Okay.
with a dash still online. He's been seen. The boom bot's now on the other side. They're going to need something else. It's a prowler instead. Send after him. He counts and
I
fires away
love
as
what
he
they're
gets
doing
caught.
to bring.
But
They're
no
not getting.
shots landed.
not
this
getting him a
time. His
free
dash
shot.
already burned up. But if they take a step up on mound,
Oh, it's so good from you guys, man. It's
he
so
almost had the
good.
chance. He almost did. Gave it up just in time. FNATIC get close. They make noise. And now they're running away.
Yo, look how scared they are
The
of him.
rotation of EDG, Tom, it almost looks like
They
hurt,
are
and I think that was the
scared as
intention.
fuck.
I think the idea is to try and bait
Or
them
back
away, but
up.
when you have the slows on the other side of the map, you don't really need to. CNET on this one, leg shot connected. He's done
Grenade,
damage,
satchel
but
in.
now that execution
Oh,
begins
another
again.
molly,
Snake
bro.
bite
It's
down
so
on both
good.
sides.
It's so-
And a captain trying to
What
thread
the
the needle, but it's
fuck?
Leo to take him out. Again, CNET's going to hit a wall back,
Wait.
but it doesn't even matter. They've got the entries that they needed. EDG is still here, maybe hoping that he can do something.
Yo,
on the spam.
yo,
He actually
yo.
goes above, does some extra damage onto Boaster, but he's got to be careful. That's an Odin on the other side.
Good molly.
Snakebite's used again to try and deny.
Oh, you guys got an
now.
ad.
It seems to be in favor of FUT. As the FNATIC roster almost look to just try
Oh,
and
I'm
escape.
so
Find the
sorry.
passive angle to spam from, buy extra little bits of time, but again, the trades are immediate. Chronicle hasn't been spotted. He's trying to wrap around on the side.
This
It's
game
left
has to
forward
end.
to the leader. Boaster.
This game
with
has to end here.
17 bullets. He might just run out. Has to go for the reload. But
Or
they
you
haven't
guys are
even
gonna
got
be
close to
very
half yet.
upset.
They're just trying to bait him in. They're trying to kill him. They know that
Okay,
their
okay, the
time is
game ended.
ticking,
The
and
ad just came.
eventually,
Okay, the game ended. The game
job
ended.
done. It is a
That is
victory that they
crazy.
never managed to take before, but there's a first